Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back. I'm going to create a talking dictionary. So you might have seen the dictionaries, the digital dictionaries, but this time we are going to create the talking dictionary, which will contain a chatbot that will convert the text into audio as well. Okay guys, in this video I'm going to create the GUI of this project. So for creating the GUI, we are using the Tkinter library. So first of all, we will import the library from Tkinter import star. So star means that import everything from the package. Tkinter module is used to design the GUI of the application in Python language. So second module we are going to import is from Tkinter import message box. Message box is used to display the message, and it is usually pop up when we are going to exit any application or when we do something wrong with any application. So a message box appear in that case. So we will create these message box with the help of this package message box. So now we are going to create an object named as root, and we are actually initializing this tk package. It is actually a package, or you can say it a toolkit, which contains all the widgets of the Tkinter library, and by using this package we are allowed to access all the widgets like buttons, the labels, the entry fields, text area, and and lot of other widgets. So first of all, I'm going to set the geometry. Geometry root.geometry 626. So this is the 800 by 626. 800 is the width and 626 is the height. So guys, if you don't know about the Tkinter module, I have created a separate playlist of the Tkinter. I'll give the link in the description section. So please go and check that, and you will get the quality information about the Tkinter. So now I'm going to set the title root.title and give here the title like talking dictionary. Okay, and now I am going to set the background color by using the configure method and using here the parameter bg and giving here the color. So you can use the name of the color or the RGB values or code of the color. So right now I'm using the code of the color, which is like 242424. So this is one of the shades of the black color. This is not a pure black color. And now I am going to manipulate it by using the main loop function. So main loop function is the the main function or main method. So without using this main loop, we are not allowed to run the program. So main loop method is compulsory for running this Tkinter module. So let's run this. So here you can see this is the window, and this is the background color, which is black, and this is the total geometry of it. So we can add another feature, which is root.resizable, and I'm giving here the value 0,0, which means that user would not be able to resize the window of the application. So guys, you can see that this maximize button is disabled, and we are not getting the arrows to resize the window. So the size of this window is fixed. I hope you are getting all the points, and I am explaining it in details. And now moving on to the next step in creating the label. And now moving on to the next step. In this step, I am going to create the label which will contains the title. So the name of our label will be title is equals to the label. So Tkinter label is a widget that is used to implement the display boxes where you can place text or images. So now I'm going to add some parameters. Like first of all, we have to give the object like root, because this is the name of our window, and then text is used to display the text whatever you want. So I want here talking dictionary. Now moving on to the font styling. The font style is Leura, ALLURA, and then 50 would be the size. Bold is its style. Now I am going to add the foreground and the background of this title. This is the foreground color and this is the background color. And now moving on to the next step. Now in this step we are going to place this label on the window of our application. So by using the place function, like I'm using title.place. So place function is basically a simple geometry manager in Tkinter module, and it is used to explicitly place the widget in the the entire window of the application. So now I am giving here the x value and the y value where we want to place our widget. So I am giving here the value x is equals to 200 and y is equals to 0. So let's run it. So you can see here a beautiful title is created. Let's move on to the next label. The next label will be same, so enjoy the music. Okay guys, now our second label is ready to appear, and just change the name over here, like enter word.place, and you can see here I've changed the x-axis and the y-axis, and also the text. Here the text was talking dictionary, here enter the word, and I have changed the font style also, and but the foreground and the background color are the same. So hope you're getting the points. Let's run it. So you can see here enter the word, and it's in the perfect place. So it all comes with the practice, so do more and more practice. Okay guys, in next step we are going to create the entry field. So entry, and I'm using the entry widget. So entry widget is used to accept a single line text or a string from the user. So in this entry field we will write our word which we want to search the meaning. Now I am giving the parameters, first of all the root and then the font style. So here I have to give the font, like I'm giving the same font over here. Just copy it and paste it over here. Okay. Background will be white smoke, WHITE, and smoke. This is the color. And next parameter is justify. It will justify our text according to our choice, if we want our text to be placed in the left or right or center. So right now I want my text to be in the center, CENTER, center. And the next parameter is relief, RLEIF, relief, which is GROOVE, groove. So relief parameter will make our widget stand out and it will look more professional. So let's place our entry widget and then we will run our program. Okay guys, now let's run the program. Okay guys, I was making a mistake. I have written it in the double quote, single quote, but you don't have to write it in the quotes. just write in the capital letter, and same for the justify parameter, like CENTER. That's it. So here you can see that there is the entry box, but here is a problem of indentation. We will set it. So here you can see that our entry field is now looking perfect. Now let's move on. Guys, you can see here there are some PNG files in the images. So I am going to place these files on the buttons, like search button. There is a search image, and for the exit, so there is an icon of exit. So to make it more interactive, so first of all I am going to fetch the image. So the first image is search, SEARCH. Okay, by using the photo image widget or the package, we can fetch our image, and now file is equals to search the name over here, and like search.png. So now we have fetched our image. So photo image, it is used to display an image for a label or for a button. So now I'm going to create a button over here, and the name of our button is search button, and using the button widget, now passing the same parameters, roots, and then image is equals to search image, and giving the border which is equals to 0. Now I'm giving the background which is same as before, like hashtag 242424, and active background. Guys, active background is a parameter when we press any button, so the button will be active at that time, and its background color will be changed. So I'll show you when I run the program. So now let's place the button. Search button dot place. X is equals to 330 and Y is equals to 225. So you can see here the button is created, and now if I press it, so the button is in the active mode and its background color is changed to white smoke. Okay guys, I have missed a feature of the entry box over here, which is focus set, like entry dot focus set. So focus set is a method which is used to set the focus on the desired widget, which means that when we execute our program or any application, the focus will be set on the particular or the desired widgets. Let me show you. As we have set our focus on the entry field, so as you can see here, the cursor is already blinking. We don't need to click on the entry field, change it to the active mode. So if I remove it or comment it, and now if I run it, so you can see it is not active at this time. So for the ease of user and for making it more interactive, I'm just giving this property to the entry field. Now moving on to the next button, which is the same as the search button. Okay guys, now I'm going to create another label which is the meaning label. So just copy the previous labels and change its position. guys, now we are going to create the text area. Guys, you can see here this is the text area, and it is created successfully. Everything is going fine. So we have used the same parameters like font and width is 34, its height is 5, its border is 4, and relief same, groove, and wrap the word, and we have placed in this position. And so now we are going to create the two last buttons. So just copy the first one like this. In fact, we are going to create the 3 buttons over here. Control V and then Control V. So guys, the whole process is same. I'm just changing the name of the images and the position of the images. Otherwise the work is same as we did before. I have explained the first 2 buttons clearly, so I hope you got all the points. So guys, I have completed all the coding, and as you can see here, I will provide the code. I will provide the link of the code in the description section, so go and check that. And so now let's run this program. So you can see here, this is the perfect, the layout or the GUI of this application. So I created this, and I hope you have learned how to create this GUI. This is all about the video, and everything was very easy. I hope you have learned something and enjoyed this video, and if you have any query you can ask me in the comment section below. And in next video we are going to create some functions which through which these buttons will work. So the main functions or the main functionality of the this program.